Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be discussing about the top three things you need to know before you invest.
Okay, so the first thing that you would actually really need to know is your financial situation. You want to make sure that you're actually good financially before you start investing. You want to have a financial plan and make sure that you're guaranteed to not lose all of your money when you're putting your money into stocks.
Because you don't want to invest all of your money and then suddenly it happens and then you're broke on the streets.
So one way that you actually can do that is you can get a financial professional to help you with doing your financial plan, putting a certain amount of percentage of the money that you have into stocks.
Yes. And it's important to start young because the higher... We'll get onto that later.
Okay, so another thing that you want to know is your comfort zone. You want to make sure that you understand before you invest that you could lose all of your money. But with the financial plan that we have from tip 1, you probably shouldn't. That won't happen. There is a reward for the risk, though. You have a potential for a greater investment than you actually have for a lower investment.
It is important for you to start investing while you're young, because that way while you're young you can have higher risk, and the risk is very important. Don't be a frantic buyer or a frantic seller, which I had to learn the hard way. So what you gotta do, you could spending how do I say it? You could spend money on a certain stock and it could go down and drop way below your level of how much money you put in. So your profit is down. But don't sell it quickly, even though you feel risky, you feel nervous, and you want to sell it because you'll be losing money. The stock will rebound. Just make sure you do your information. And if you do it young, that way you don't have to worry about it in the future, because if you have higher risk in the future, you won't be saving up for your retirement and stuff like that.
So this is kind of like a reference to it. So say you want to buy into a certain stock. Mom, would you like to give an example of a certain stock?
Pepsi.
So say you want to buy into Pepsi, okay? And the buy right now for one half of a stock or one whole stock.
So a fractional share.
Yeah, a fraction of the share is how much money would you say? How much money have you spent on a certain stock?
I got a fraction. I personally got a fractional share of Pepsi, and I spent $10 on it.
So say you put $10 into Pepsi. From that stock, you can either go up or go down. But I'm pretty sure Pepsi has a new drink coming out, so it's going on the rise. So maybe you should put some money into Pepsi, if you know what I'm saying.
But you didn't get it from us.
No.
No copyright.
Okay, so the third tip is here from Mamadou himself.
Invest in mutual funds. I know some of you guys that are probably doing your research are hearing about investing into crypto or Bitcoin. You can, but make sure you don't invest a lot of money into Bitcoin or crypto, because they're not safe. You should invest in mutual funds. Mutual funds are a company that takes in money from investors and they buy stocks for you, actual stocks, not just a fractional share. So then you can start with a small amount of money, and you could keep putting into mutual funds and other stocks, and then as you grow older, you're gonna have a lot of money saved up, and your stock's gonna boost. Boom.
Boom. So those are the 3 tips. I think you guys should definitely follow these, because that's how Mamadou has gotten his money up. I'm gonna probably get into the market here soon.
So make sure you subscribe so you can follow our journey. And don't forget that the best way to learn is by learning from others.